We are following a developing story out of Syria, where Turkish forces have launched a military operation against Kurdish fighters in northern Syria. Human rights groups report as many as 8 civilians have been killed.
The move by Turkey comes days after the White House announced it was pulling troops from the region. CBS 4's Natalie Brand is live at the Pentagon with the latest. Natalie.
And Ruta Bay, Elliott, Senator Marco Rubio is among a bipartisan group of lawmakers who have voiced strong opposition to the withdrawal of U.S. troops in that region, worried about the Kurds, who have been a ground force against ISIS. Senator Rubio says abandoning them stains our reputation. Syrian civilians could be seen fleeing by car and on foot as Turkish warplanes carried out airstrikes in northern Syria. This man says he left his village as smoke billowed into the air, fearing that his children might get hurt in the shelling. Turkey's president says the operation is aimed at eradicating the threat of terror against his country. But in a statement Wednesday, President Trump says the United States does not endorse this attack and has made it clear to Turkey that this operation is a bad idea. The military offensive comes just days after the Trump administration abruptly withdrew U.S. troops from the area near the Syrian border.
We had 50 in the region that you're talking about, 50 soldiers, and they've been already moved out.
President Trump says there are no U.S. troops in the area where the incursion is taking place and says the administration is holding Turkey to its commitment to protect civilians. Republican lawmakers who have blasted the pullout of U.S. forces worry about the Kurdish fighters who have been a U.S. ally in battling ISIS. Senator Lindsey Graham called the situation a disaster in the making.
I hope that Turkey, when they go into Syria, they won't slaughter the Kurds. And I will say this to the president. It would be hard to protect America without allies over there. And the Kurds have been good allies.
A spokesman for the Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces tweeted there is huge panic among people in the region and appealed to the U.S. to protect them from Turkish attacks. A U.S. official told CBS News the U.S. will defend its troops on the ground, but otherwise does not intend to shoot down Turkish aircraft. Now, Senator Rubio, in an interview, also voiced concern about what will happen to the ISIS fighters who have been jailed in northern Syria and were being guarded by the Kurds. In the president's statement today, he said it's now Turkey's responsibility to ensure all ISIS fighters held captive remain in prison. But a senior U.S. official told CBS News it has not been a good day in the fight against ISIS. Back to you.
Natalie Brand reporting from Washington. Thank you very much, Natalie. Also